just the same. But yeah, I'd say them two, definitely.
Gotcha. Okay. So now, I remember when I first met you over at Brody's when you were DJing.
Downtown Brody's!
Yeah, Downtown Brody's. Shout out to Downtown Brody's. I remember,
located on 4th Street in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Yep.
4th Street, Downtown
4th
Brody's.
Street, right there. I remember going there and I seen, I think it was, I don't know what he goes by his DJing now, but Brian Short.
DJ Heck Yeah.
Yeah, okay, DJ Heck Yeah. I remember seeing him one week, and then the following week, you were there. And then I went a couple weeks, and then we talked and everything, and I remember telling you about my CD and everything, giving you a copy, and from then on there, boom, we were there, and then I seen you over at Lust a couple times.
Yeah.
And then, from there, just the friendship, and just then just the music in general,
I remember you gave me that CD, and I was like, I'll definitely play it, and that's another thing, everybody's got to have a start. So to everybody out there just listening and watching, if you have a CD and you're local, give it to me, because I will find a way to play it at a show. I mean, I will. I think, you got to have that chance, and everybody deserves that chance. So I got that chance to, like I said, playing on the Glow Paint tours with Heck Yeah and all them, and everybody needs that chance. So if you guys got CDs or something, let me hear them, let me get them. I'll do the best I can. This is your local artist. Let everybody know who you are. I'm always needing acts to open shows for me as well. So I definitely love, starting people out. But yeah, we've been friends ever since, man. And
yep.
And a lot of things that set me off differently, make me different than the other DJs is I'm not scared of a microphone. I will call somebody out. And
no, you won't.
Heck yeah, and all them will vouch for this, but I will get on a microphone and I will raise some hell on a microphone. And a lot of DJs let the music go, and I do as well. But I love to get a crowd going.
Yep.
I'll dive off in the crowd. I don't care. I'll stand on the bar. That's just me, man. It's 100%. Party time. If that's what you're down for, we're gonna have a party.
Yep. So, do you have any upcoming projects or shows?
Actually, we've got the September 13th at Club Orion's. The Woods of Terror is putting on a zombie prom.
Okay, shit.
Yeah, so that's gonna be something new. I've never done a zombie prom before. It's going to be, like I said, in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's Club Orion's. I'm hoping for end of September, early November, excuse me, let me rephrase that. End of September, early October, I want to do another show around the area. And it's going to be called I can't say what it's going to be called because I don't want anybody stealing my idea.
No.
But, it's going to be pretty intense. It's going to be fun. It gives the crowd a chance to dress up. And the simple fact that it's not being done around here. And you see it in movies all the time. And everybody's doing it in the movies, but never anywhere around here. And so I can tell you this. It's going to be a lot of masks, a lot of crazy outfits, a lot of high energy dance music all night long. I want everybody to sweat, throw their clothes off.
Hell yeah. And see, I remember the show you did over off of Burke Street.
Oh man, the old 1001.
Yeah.
They that was my first show ever by myself, paying for the whole event and getting everything set up. And I'll never forget, bless his heart, what's his name? Austin. Austin told me, he goes, look, our capacity is 150 people. He said, don't be upset if you don't pack it out. He goes, just do your best. And I don't know if you remember, but we lost count at 270, and they were still lining out the door for like an hour and a half to get into the show.
Yeah.
And we were halfway. We were an hour and a half into the show, and I lean over to grab a water while I'm up on stage playing, and Austin comes up there and he goes, so you ready to set up the next show? He goes, because we're open this date. I said, I haven't even finished the first one yet. He goes, well, we're ready to book you again. He goes, I already need to know that I got to have more bartenders. He goes, more security. He goes, because this is nuts. And then we were so down, we already set the date, and then literally a week later, the bar shut down for I don't know what reasons.
I seen that.
Oh man, I was so sad. I was so sad because I mean that's pretty much where I got my start. Bam, I'm right there.
Yeah,
well, I got my start at Downtown Brody's, but my shows and the music where everybody got to see it, and it was perfect. And then it was gone. So I hate it for them. And now we're just picking bigger venues. We're bringing in big DJs. I'm bringing in my buddy out of South Carolina, DJ Seizure, Justin Gibbons. I'm gonna tag you in this too here in a little bit. He's an awesome guy. DJ Seizure's awesome. DJ Ayo, Wes Roten, DJ Ayo. He's amazing. He's also a local DJ. I've been doing things with Heck Yeah. He's hometown hero is what we call him. He's a hometown favorite. Super Skip, DJ Dirty, those guys, I want to thank them all for letting me on the tour and helping out, on these shows. And it's we all come together for the one thing, and that's to make everybody feel good, and that's what's awesome about it. So.
Okay, so when you're in front of a crowd, what goes through your mind?
I'm nervous.
What emotions are you feeling?
I am nervous. That first show, oh man, I'll never forget. The first show, like I said, Brewski's, the old 1001. I did not know what to do. I was like, what am I going to do to get this crowd going? And I had this lineup set up, and I remember it because it was 5 songs I knew I needed to open with. And the crowd gets in there, the first group goes on, which is Bud McKenzie, and they did all right. The crowd, was starting to come in, and I remember I'm there, and I'm like, what am I going to do? I wore these black skinny jeans and this horrible tank top, which I'll never wear again, because, I swear, I had my white mask on, and my shoes. Remember, my shoes lit up to the beat of the music.
Yep.
And I remember right before I was about to go on, he goes, you got 2 minutes, you ready? And I said, I got to go outside and throw up. I'm going to go throw up. If I do not throw up now, and he's like, you ain't got time for that. And he handed me a shot of tequila, and he said, you got to go. And I was like, all right. So I jumped out there, and I looked at the crowd, and my opening came on, the opening effects, the opening sounds, the music, the voices. And then I was just like, I'm about to change my whole set list just like that. I was like, this is not going to work. The crowd in here is totally different than what I'm going to do. I remember the camera guy was standing by, and he looked at me, and he threw a thumbs up, and I was like, shook my head, yes. And then the music cut in, and then from there on, it's just boom, boom, boom all night. It was perfect. And the only thing that could have made that show better was we had some random people just on the stage.
Yeah, I remember that.
They would not get off the stage. My security guy was dealing with an 1.5 hour long line, and if I could do it again, I wouldn't change anything, but I'd have more security on the stage. But I'm nervous every time I go on stage. I've got that queasy feeling. I want to make sure it's done right, but when I'm playing, I don't even think about it anymore until I'm working it so hard my laptop locks up or something, and then I get scared, and I'm like, what am I going to do?
Nope.
But, yeah, I still get nervous. There's nothing wrong with that, I guess. It's good to feel something.
Yeah, and from what like you said about chorus, I did choir for 4 years in high school, all 4 years, because I love singing, like I said, music. But, every time I went on stage, that feeling in my stomach was just like,
yeah, you can't help it, man.
No, you can't. And but that shows that that's what you want. That's who you are. And going up there, and because if you didn't feel nothing, then music has emotion, so you have to feel something. You know.
Definitely.
And but yeah, so we're gonna play a word game. All right.
All right. I love games.
All right. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say word, and word association basically. Whatever comes to your mind. The first word that comes to your mind.
Before you say a word,
okay.
We're not editing this, so keep that in mind.
No, we're not.
If you say something and something pops off the top of my head, then I am so sorry, radio and TV land. I don't know what I'm thinking. I promise I'm sober. So whatever happens, happens. Here we go.
We'll try to keep it clean. All right. First word, music.
Pass. No, I'm just kidding. Music. Beat.
Okay.
I can only say one word.
Say more if you want.
Beat. Rhythm. Life. Yeah.
Okay. There goes my second word, is life.
Precious.
Okay. Past.
Forward.
Okay. Present.
Christmas. Moment.
All right.
Caught up in the moment.
Future.
I'm trying to think of the word I want to say. Unpredictable.
Okay. Death.
Scary.
Time.
Unattainable.
Family.
Everything.
Friends.
Family.
All right. So you say, let's see.